So, no ice cream for the boy. Let him go. So we would like to have a, if you didn't hear, there was a ice car coming around this time of day, 5 o'clock. And a lot of noise, not ideal to record then. So I would like to have a checkbox. Yes. There, yes. And what will it do, the checkbox? Well, I'd like to build the ArcoLinux ISO. And where are we? I would like to do either this one or the same one with hold. So 2 options. And if that's on, we use hold, and otherwise we'll use the other one, right? That's the idea. And if this there. Now graphically, I need to go to the GUI. GUI. Line number 1. So create your personal ArcoLinux ISO. Create your personal ArcoLinux ISO. Create your personal ArcoLinux ISO. Here we are. So options, all this. Oh yeah, I got some help. Well, we'll do it later. All right. I probably did not save that. Let's grab some code if we can. Let me pause, guys. All right, let's continue. So there's the button with create. So before that, I'll just pop in my new code. Self, how shall we call it? Enable hold equals, it's going to be called a GTK, yes, check button. No typos, GTK check button. Label equals hold, right? Maybe with some dashes. Okay, save. So we need to add it to the end or the beginning. So this is the end of the line, this is the beginning of the line. So I think I'd rather have it at the end of the line. No? And call it enable hold, save, self enable hold. It's now there. And it's looking ugly. So true, you have to think the other way around. I always forget that. So if you do this, strange, right? The other way around. If you have 2 ends, 2 that end at the end, 2 that end at the end, you get this. That's what I wanted to have. I actually don't know if I can reverse that. Put this there. But I don't like the dashes. Nope, that looks strange. Hold, save. All right. If your GUI is finished, so I'd like to click this thing, and if it's on, and if I create, then the terminal Alacrity stays on. If not, you have an ISO. If you keep it on and you create, you don't have an ISO, you get an error. But this is interesting to quickly check what's going on, right, at the back end. So that it has its purpose. So I need to go here. Where was I? Here, yes. It's either this one or that one. Yeah, I could put the if somewhere in here, right? But I like to work in big chunks and big blocks, and I know it's double, a lot of lines double there, but it's also educational, right? If what? If the self of enable holds, and how was it then? What were we looking for? Let's look it up online instead of on check button. GTK is check button. Stop. GTK check button. Right, have a look. What's in there? Nope. It's not what I need. Let me pause because let's not waste time. I think I found a better. Oh, it's JTK4. Just come to realize. Because get active looks like the thing I need. Get active. True or not? Is it on or not? I hope GTK3 has that term. Oops. GTK button. Ah, that's not a button, eh? Check button, eh? What is this called again? What's the name? What's the name? It's a check button, Eric. You have forgotten that. Check button. GTK check button. I thought we had a possibility to do that. I guess not. Look at that. Actually, the one with label. No. No, I did not find it. It's not within my reach yet. Yeah, toggle button. Let me search some more. I seem to be able to do it, but I seem to have messed up my ISO builder for some reason. So I thought maybe better record, because these things can happen, that you are working on your system and you say, oh my god, I messed it up, right? So something is going on with the system. Let's analyze and show that the correct code, I found it eventually, was get active. If self enable holds the button there, get active, if that's true, then we're gonna hold it. That was what you saw. And then we have this one if it's not active. So what did I mess up in my system? Because we can't build ISOs for the moment. You check out the pacman.conf, right? Super, Control F, let's have a look. Ooh, okay, right? You see it? It's completely messed up. So the pacman.conf is not okay, which is okay because I have a pacman.conf back. Always have a backup of the important files, like this one. That's the one that is probably gonna be correct. Let's do it in colors. Pearl. So the block from us and the block down here, even Nemesis, that's correct. Control A, Control C, and then you go back in here, Control A, Control V, save. That's okay. Since we're here, we're gonna check the rest as well. Pacman.d, the mirror list contains that, and the mirror list from Arch contains that. So now we can actually build. Let's do an update and you'll see that we're back in the clear. So analyze, 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 analyze. And never give up. So what we've done in the code now is this. If I say hold, he's gonna create. And we have this now. Config file pacman.d ArcoLinux mirror list could not be read. So there's still an error somewhere in there. So let's keep it open so we can have a check again. Sublime. So this is looking good. This is looking good. This is the default, and it has, I know, we messed it up. Okay, got it, I got it. So each time we run this thing, we told him to install this, right? ArcoLinux repo key mirror. That's probably not gonna be an issue because he's gonna say it's already installed. And I won't install it again, although installing the ArcoLinux keyring and mirror list. No confirm, right? No confirm. So, no, not needed. It does not say needed, Eric. So I need to do something here that if we're an ArcoLinux, it does not mess up my code because he's adding the pacman.conf in there. True. So we messed up this bit here. If it's not installed, and that's okay, it's this thing that messes up everything. So let's see if we're right, and then we can keep on thinking, right? So Control Z, this is the normal look. Colors, right? Nemesis, multilip. Ooh, some more Nemesis, some more multilip. Control Z, Control Z. So let's clean this up with our own hands. We don't need Nemesis for now. Multilip community, extra core testing, ArcoLinux repo, and here we go again. So all of that, look at that, right? It's normal that he's gonna crash. And that's debugging. Can we call it this? Or we could call it messing up. All good. Both are right. Okay, so this is that. Now, Control C, Control Q, close, run. Are we messing it up now? Hold, create. We're still messing it up now. And there's no reason for it because pacman.conf is looking, ooh, what's this? Close without saving. Why is it still messing up now? Come on, brain. It's time to do some work again. This doesn't help. Close all files. And then. Or like this. Open recent. colors. What's wrong with this one? Nothing. Okay, nothing. Saving just in case. It's going to the ArcoLinux mirror list. It's going to the, where are you? Nowhere to be seen. Open file. It's going to the pacman.d mirror list. So that's also good. If that is good, and that is good. Why do you see this? ArcoLinux mirror list include etc pacman.d. ArcoLinux mirror list include. What's all that? Still looking good. Okay, let's run it again. So when I do hold, if not this is the line, right? Installing ArcoLinux gear list. Let's type something obvious. Eric. If I run this, hold, create, then we get Eric. So it's going in there. And he's installing it. He shouldn't. Launching the build script. So we need to figure out why is he going in there. Pacman is now just rubbish again. No, yes, no. Why is it not rubbish? So it's going in here. It's going in there. And why is it going in here? Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux hearing. Oops. Update. That's why. So I messed it up. How do we solve this again? It's the mirror list. It's this one. This one looks good. Config file. No such file or directory. Could not be read. There he is. Why can't it not be read? Duh. This blows my mind. And then you sit there in front of your computer and think, why the hell did I start with computing? Why did I do that? Sudo pacman -u, ArcoLinux mirror list. Look at that. So I can't do anything, can't install anything. The package file is 15.4. Just can't be installed. Can it be corrupt? Could it be corrupt? Is it corrupt? Why is it showing this? Do we have another version? Of course. I have another version. Pacman -u, ArcoLinux keyring. And we get this. Must be something else. It's not a package. Back to the basics. What does that mean? That means back to Arch. This is Arch. Right? Back to the basics. This is Arch. Back in here. Go install it. That's the keyring, and that's, well, the mirror list. That's that. And then we put everything back. Then we say, well, first update. Nah, no, not yet. Control Z. That's A. Control Z. 3 guys are here. Save. With Pacman ready, with mirrors there, with keys there, I can update. And I get this. And when I do Control Z, save, then we're fine. Time to do a fixed key. Is C. Let's see. So cleaning out everything new again, and let him do all of it again. What's going on? My brain is getting tired. All these challenges all the time. There must be a logical explanation. There must be. And which is it? It has to do with this line, right? Include ArcoLinux mirror list, include equals etc pacman d ArcoLinux mirror list, include equals. It's always repetitive. And he says I don't find ArcoLinux mirror list. But here it is. That's the etc pacman d ArcoLinux mirror list. No mistake. It's there. Let me pause, guys, because this is frustrating. Oh my god, we were not looking close enough. Control Super F. Look at the line here. Right? We missed the line. A bit long. If I made it bigger, I would have seen it. I did not make it bigger. So from here on, that's the line that is not okay. Waste of time. That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. A waste of my time. Okay. Analyze, 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 never give up, never give up, analyze, analyze, never give up. Basically. Get away. So here we can do our update. As you see, we're back here. That is our code. This is where we launch things. And we were not here, we were here. Launching stuff. Hold, create. Great. So if there are errors, you can check it out and then you Control C. And then you need to quit it. But don't build it, don't build it with it on, because it will fail. You need to create without hold. Let's see if that works as well. Great. Off it goes. Whew. Ah yeah, there is something called, I was thinking, should we not provide them more text? So either label then becomes too big, but there is something like when you go over an element, it can show you some text. What did they call that again? Would be nice if we go over hold or over the switch box here, that we know only use it to see what's going on. That's it, something like that. Only show things. Oh, we did not use it in the end in the ArcoLinux tweak tool, but I believe the code is still in there. Show text, show float text. Oh, what was it again? Info or something. 19 infos. That's not going to be it. If I think I left some code, because sometimes I leave code in just for a reminder, you know, things you find in the GUI at the very end. Query tooltip, is that not it? Query tooltip, has tooltip, true, that's it. Support, set property. This is something I think we can event box connect, something like that, and then we need to find the code how it exactly it really is. Where shall I put it then? In the GUI? Yeah, in the GUI. Sure. And then instead of support event box, it's another element. And it's not button press event on social click, that's not correct. On. Let's look at the GUI on social clicked on enable hold. On. How did we do that? On social clicked, Control C. No, that's not what I want. Wow, that's complex. Where does it start? Where does it end? Has tooltip, true. So that's something we want to do, right? Has tooltip, true. Enable set, hold, and that. Is this linked to what I want? And I don't think so. Let's remove you for now. So button press event on, not social clicked, but this is actually going somewhere else. It's gonna complain if I don't make anything for it. And on social clicked is this. No, I don't want an event box. Don't want an event box. Okay, so partially gonna work. Nothing's gonna work, I think. We only said that the tooltip is there. So, Google. Well, let's kill you. Let's go for Chrome. GTK, we know some words. We know that we need to have a has tooltip, has tooltip. I want to learn about that. Has tooltip. Tooltip. GTK3. Set tooltip text. Examples, please. That's also so technical, eh? Examples. Python GTK has tooltip examples. Set text. Self, enable hold, and then set text self and a text. Set text self blah blah blah. Is that Chinese for him? Is that helping me? Has no attribute set text. Ah yeah, check button. That's the check button. How about the label? Yep. Ah yeah, that's the label. Is that thing true? How about, actually we'd like to have it on the check button. That's not possible. Enable hold check button. Check button tooltip. Not possible. Check button tooltip. Examples. Sometimes things in your mind just don't work. They're not possible. That might be the case. I don't know. Check button, label, click me to set a tooltip on. Hola. To set a tooltip on. Where's the tooltip? On what? On editable. To set a tooltip on an icon, use, yeah, on an icon. No, not on an icon. And that's the only one. More references to the word tooltip. 6. I think that's gonna be a little bit tougher. So maybe it's just better to stop the video here and see as a, well, would be nice kind of thing we can implement it. So if you know how to do it, the message is what I'd like to do. What I like to do is remove this. And I rather like it there, not on the label or something. It's not intuitive to have a tooltip here or something. It'd be nice if we set, if we clicked here. Oh yeah, got another idea. If we click this here, we give a text down here, a warning, something. Or I would like to have something like a tooltip, a little, I don't know, text that pops up here saying watch out, right? But a warning, do not use this to build ISOs, would be great as well. So that should come next to close. Let's do it like that for now until we are getting smarter. That's how you should do it, right? So where's this close thing? That's at the end. Close is button close. It's in the HBox button spec end. Or I put the text in there, in the last line. Or, that's maybe better, create a new box. I think we have already, if we used to have something, message, right? So the label message, there we go. We can reuse the code. So sometimes it is interesting to just hide it. Toggle. We have the HBox message that doesn't exist. Look at that. Did we use all capital letters, camel case thingy? No way. So this one, in front of this one, we're gonna put an horizontal box with the message, and then all the way down it's with a small m. So we're gonna put the label in there. FN message, where's the message? No. Yes. Set markup. Okay, what's this doing here? Eric Dubois speaking. Why is he? Ah, yeah, that's why. Save. Center. Save. Orange. Yellow. Whatever. Orange. And so we've got the HBox message back, and do we have it at the end? HBox message. At the end. I probably need to turn it around again. We'll see. Message, is that correct? Let's see. Invalid syntax. Perhaps you forgot a comma. Might be. Ah, yeah. Wow, it stops here, ends there, and all that thing. Yeah. So this one and that one. This makes it clear at the delimiter. It begins here, starts here, and everything in between these quotes are correct. Is the way you close things. Ha! Alright. So close. Ah, it's the other way around. It's like I told you. It's the belly feeling I'm starting to get. So this one. And then that one. This is the message. Damn it. Message. Save. Now the message shouldn't be there all the time. Right? The message is there if, and we can copy paste from here, if I should check this one as well, if that works. Where am I? This one. If that's active, if that's true, is true, then you send the message. That's not working. When I click on it, the text appears. Yeah, I think I know what I should do. If it does not refresh itself, if we click, got it. If we click, no, don't have it. Then it's too late. If I run, activate the button. If click, activate. So it's an action. That's static, and we send it to here. This one. There's an if clause I should make, right? The if clause. So that's there. If I click here, it goes on and off. Only use hold option to check what is going on, what is happening, check the code, to check the build. Do not use it to build the ISO. Now, was it like this and then like that and then like this? I don't know. There was a trick to it. Save. And then I need a N like this. Okay, now some text. And the rest will make it more complex as we go. Orange, span foreground, orange. Right, white, extra large, how about extra large? Only use, how is it shown here? The hold option. A good text, a good text. Use the hold option to keep alacrity open. Use the hold option to keep alacrity open and analyze. Analyze, right? No points. Do not use it. Do not use hold to build the ISO. 1 exclamation mark, right? And if you don't read it, you don't read it. How does it look? Use the hold option to keep alacrity open and analyze. Do not use it to build an ISO. Do not use it to build an ISO. Do not use it to build an ISO. Okay, an ISO, people tell me you need to write it like that, Eric. Use the hold option to keep alacrity open. It's a name, I don't know, big capital, and analyze what's going on and analyze. And let's do a point. Looks better. Use the hold option to keep alacrity open and analyze. So we do, when we click and we say, okay, do it. So this stays open, and if there are errors here in the beginning, well, then we see if there are key issues or like we had here, the pacman.conf that was corrupt, you see something, right? Otherwise, it's going to be this. It's going to be not holding, and then we create it, and then it's just pops out an ISO. But if this is finished, it's gone, right? All right, wow, another step. Still so many ideas. It's great, right? So let me end again with a suggestion. If you got ideas to improve this, well, if you want to participate in the code, would even be better, right? So we can merge your brain with my brain, and then we get a ArcoLinux app where everybody can learn something. But for now, right, I'll just put a message here. Use the hold option to keep alacrity open and analyze. Do not use it to build an ISO. It's clear for me anyway. So up to the internet. Let's go through the motion. You can zap away if you've seen this 100 times already. So what did we do? We've added the hold option. Hold option is the most important thing, and sometimes I forget what did we do. Open with GitHub, right, and have a look. No, not gonna work. Although, no, I better check my mobile there. Hold option is what we did. And that's the thing, right? If you compare with another one, immediately you know what you've done. So if, oh yeah, we should check that as well, the add repo things. So that's not, the video's not finished. So I've add repos, and that's the thing, right? With the comparison you trigger, oh, forgot something. So self-enable hold, if it's active you do the hold, and otherwise you do this. That looks good. That's good. Save GUI. An extra box. We hold. Oh yeah, we should check the button as well, if it changes. And that one. And that one, right? So what did we forget? It's not time to push yet. If we install an ArcoLinux ISO, we made it check, right? We made it check. Where are we? We're in the GUI, Eric. We make a check. That's the mirror. Yeah, I think I need to get that. All right, taken care of. Now, where were we, right? Yeah, the button, we set the button if we click, but that's, I can check that immediately, yeah? If I do this, it's remove, right? So, well, yeah, nothing gets changed. The button is still remove, so that's cool. So this I need to check on ArcoLinux. And the other bit was the repo that got broken. How's my pacman.conf? That's what gets broken, I mean. The sublime text pacman.conf, looking strong, looking good. But if I add if, I thought we covered that. If we, where are you? Here, if add repos, and then you go to here, add repos. If the distribution is ArcoLinux, then we open it. If we find test repo, oh yeah, we're gonna add it. And we keep adding it. That's not a good idea. Add repos. If distribution is ArcoLinux, then we open it. We find, the thing is, it should be not there. If it's not there, we can add it. Why is this coming up right now? Why not previously? Text. If not repo exists, so if the distribution ArcoLinux, and if not repo exists, not all situations are covered, that's for sure. So we have to think about add repos. Control find, add underscore repos. We do it here, and we do it here. That's all good, I think. If you're not on ArcoLinux, then it's gonna work. But if you are, wow, my brain is still jelly. So 56 minutes, it's enough for a video. But on the to-do list, the fn add repos needs to be checked, because let's break it or not, if we add it in, let's see what code we did. What do we get? Well, yeah, this is remove, so I won't do that because I'm on ArcoLinux. This is create, so you should only, that's it, you should only add the repos if they're not there. Has to be a condition. And what is the condition? If there is no reference anywhere of ArcoLinux. If there is no reference whatsoever of ArcoLinux. So I need a line more. Basically, if repo does not exist, let me check. So if not repo exists, if we don't find the ArcoLinux repo in your Pacman, that's one of the ways to do it. Control find, true or false. If it's not in there, and if you're on distro ArcoLinux, then you're gonna add this there, and otherwise you're not on ArcoLinux, you're gonna do it like that. Ooh, feels good, but is it good? So syntax, back to the syntax, here or here. If this is good, where was it? And 154. I was typing something and I was stopping, right? No? One, 154. This. Oh. Let's see, I was typing something, then I stopped. So let's break. Backman.conf has 120-ish lines, and they're still looking good. Then I'm running this thing and everything breaks. Create. Nothing breaks. So there's still one thing to do that works. For all the guys on ArcoLinux who have the mirror list, and that works. And if you don't have the mirror list, for some reason, you do not have it, and you run it, then you get a problem. Because I didn't remove that one. I shouldn't have a problem. There's nothing double except this thing, which is not used. So we better do, why it's there, hold. We got this line again. Now we know what it is, right? Now we know. This long line here. So there's an enter or something that we're missing. Let's have a look at the code that's behind it. Yeah, it must be an enter or something. It's strange. So we go to the functions. It's partially there, partially working. Not good enough. That's just to work. I wonder if a lot of problems would be solved if we just added here also an enter. So let's not do that yet. So in here we have all that, and maybe it's this thing that we're missing. All right, that might be it. Beginning and end. Everything that has a beginning has an end, Neo. Yep. Okay. Stop already. This looks still okay. So the double test was, if you remove all the ArcoLinux stuff, so you're on Arch, but you're also on ArcoLinux, then he's gonna do it again, and that's working again. So that means that this is filled in. Good, 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 good. And if it's not on ArcoLinux, you'll have it down here. So that's the deal. Anything but ArcoLinux is down there, and we are at the top. That's important. That is a difference. So that's that. Okay, then there was another thing I was thinking. If you're on ArcoLinux, you probably don't need to install the keyring, right? So he is installing the keyring for some reason. He's doing this. Eric. Interesting, right? And you just, here it is already. Eric. Is there a typo or something? Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux mirror list. Ah, that's it. No. Got that. I've got that. ArcoLinux mirror list. Where are you? Keyring. ArcoLinux mirror list git. And ArcoLinux keyring. Why? Both are installed. Both are installed. Keyring, mirror list. What do I have here? ArcoLinux. If not, check package installed. If not, then we. If not, if check package installed. ArcoLinux mirror list git, then and it's going in here. Why is it going in there? Choice. If not check package installed, he's going to do this. And it's working. But I don't want to install you. I don't want to install. There was something like this, right? That one, or I suppose, or not that one. That's probably also good. Once you make it complex, so create. No applications installed. That was it. Oh, you have to really think like a computer. Nothing installed. Good. This still looks good. All right. 1 hour. Time to stop the video. I think we're pretty close, as in. Let's test this on Arch. Let's see if that works there as well. Kind of close. This is a good catch. I'm happy with that. So we can see what's going on. If there are errors in here, we can say, okay, that's why there's an error. We've been using it now in the video as well. So that's useful, but don't use it to build, right? Use the alt option to keep Alacrity open and analyze. Do not use it to build an ISO. Okay, voila. All right, let's try this out on another system. So this is that is this. What's the last change we've done? The last change we've done is the not, right? If not or not or you say not and then these guys in between brackets. I think that's gonna work as well, but keep what works, right? And do the testing another time. Save. And then here we made a smart thing. But yeah, smart or not smart, I'll see. Because if you removed anything else, if you did not remove ArcoLinux Repo, did remove it, and all the rest is kept, it's gonna be double anyway. I mean, you can't really think about all the possible things people can do, and that's the crazy thing, right? For us human beings, it's okay. We know, oh yeah, that's double. But if you have to program everything, every contingency, wow, then that's gonna be more difficult. So up, no, up. What have we done? What have we done? We've created the hold option, right? For alacrity. That's that. That's online, meaning Ctrl-Alt-F. GitHub. Close other tabs. Updated just now. Release 18. And then the evening can start. Get some food in. That's that. ArcoLinux package build, app, dev. I believe it was wrong. This one. Correct. Built. And then we don't need this, but we do that. Right, CD. And then the least thing we can do is see it doesn't crash. Let's wake up the Arch thing as well already. It's XFCE. There you go. Here we go. Up there as well. There you go. ArcoLinux App is looking like this. We can create stuff. It's busy building. We can hold it so it stays open at the very end. Like so. We should test that, right? Well, I suppose. Yeah. Just follows code, but we should test it. And the rest will test another day. All right. That's the end of this video anyway. I'm pretty happy. If it works here on the other side here on Arch, then I'll be pretty happy. But there you go. Cheers.